Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. My next guest, one of the funniest comics you'll see around. I work with him all the time. The Reverend Bob Levy.
Good to be here, man.
Rev, what do you got coming up?
This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I'll be at the Speakeasy Comedy Lounge. .com you go to, but it's in Scottsdale, Arizona.
What do you mean .com?
Wow.
Speakeasy.com?
Yes, Speakeasy Comedy Lounge.com. And then I'm at Foxwoods on the 19th to the 21st.
Nice.
Great room.
That's a good room.
You hang out in Camelback Road when you're in Scottsdale?
Maybe.
All right.
There's a lot of porn stars out there.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, yeah. That's where they breed them.
I used to play the Improv.
That's where they breed them? Is that what you said?
Oh, no, it's amazing women. But I used to play the Improv in Tempe,
Arizona State.
Man, right on the campus, basically. And the first 5 rows were like young Pam Anderson.
I think if I had to do it all over again, I didn't want to get anything done in college. I would have went to Arizona.
No,
State.
That's what
Arizona
everyone
State.
says,
It
man.
just seems
Everyone
like
in
the
the Pac-10
greatest
used to say the
place
same
to
thing.
go
My
to
first,
school.
my first special, it's
Yeah.
the whiskey talking. I did at the Improv there, and you look the first 5 rows. It is all
Just smoking hot chicks.
Because
yeah.
it's like 110 degrees. You're not going to find a fat chick.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
They'll sweat it off.
Good point.
Yeah, well, there's some of them. These girls, believe me, I think they sweat and cried it off.
But you go to an Arizona football game and there's bikinis like you would see at a beach. They're up in
The
section
competition.
305.
The competition's too tough.
Unbelievable.
So you're going out to Scottsdale?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
fun.
3 days, it'll be fun.
Nice.
Nice little vacation.
Now listen, we're trying to get. What's the deal with you? Are you married or what are you?
I'm married. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
We got
You
everything.
have a good woman. You got to.
Yeah. We just don't live together right now.
She's a Duke fan.
Yeah, big fan.
How did that happen?
She always loved Duke. You know,
Really?
She always loved Duke.
She was always taught well at an early age.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Were you a
She
Duke
loved it.
fan before you went to Duke?
No, actually.
You weren't.
No,
you were
I
a Jersey
wasn't. No,
kid.
you're absolutely
I know,
right.
yeah.
Nope, you're right. I was a St. John's guy. Remember Chris
Oh,
Mullen?
I thought you like Seton Hall.
Pearl, well, no, not really. Although they recruited me, I had friends there. But like Pearl Washington at Syracuse, remember?
Yeah.
That's who we grew up with.
Seton Hall was probably dying to get you. You were right around the block, and they were. That's PJ was there. They were just
Yeah,
trying to
PJ,
get
it
good.
was too close. It was too close. And my
You don't
idea
wanna
of
stay that
college
close?
was, I wanted to
you
go
get-
away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Study
some
under a
people-
tree. Not that I ever studied under a tree for 4 years, but that was my perception of
Some
college.
people
You know?
are the direct opposite. They want to stay home.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, you're right. Well, that makes sense. You want to go away. You want to see the world.
I
Want
did
to
too.
experience
Want some
college,
new
yeah.
stuff.
Is that
Exactly.
what you?
New
Same thing.
stuff.
You want to go
Exactly.
away.
Yeah.
Well, you were
Penn
from
State, Penn State,
Mechanicsburg.
everyone expected me to go to Penn State,
Right.
I think.
And you
I
said no. I'm going to where you
secretly knew that I wasn't going there.
You went to Michigan.
Thank God you didn't go there
Sacrilege.
2 years ago.
I know.
Well, again, he didn't know anything. He went to. He was recruited by that guy.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
I just saw a thing
Never
that,
got banged
Penn
with it.
State's playing tonight.
He was recruited by Sandusky.
Were you a
yeah.
defensive player in high school?
Yeah, I played both offense and defense.
Say
That's
it,
the
you
thing.
can say it.
I felt
You went
like
both ways with
I know.
that.
I don't want to go there.
Man, he just buried it
I
too
felt
easy.
like if I went to Penn State, they would put me on the defensive side. But
Right. Yeah.
you know, I went and had. I was with Jerry all the what
What was he like as a person? I mean,
He was
obviously
great.
you were 9 years old,
He
so
was
he's going to treat you
amazing.
different.
No, well, but he was very good friends with the athletic director at my high school. They coached basketball together in the '60s.
Artie's doing a little.
He started coming around when
Hand
I was a
modeling?
freshman
Is
in
that
high
right?
school. There's something
Was he
evil
was he
going
an
on.
was he an easygoing guy? Was
He
he
was
an
amazing.
outgoing guy?
I loved the guy.
You loved him.
My mom thought he was so impressive that she was going to retire from her job as a teacher. She was an English teacher
That
for like
is
40 years.
scary.
To do the
She wanted to retire
Scary.
and do the second mile.
Think about it. He was a
Volunteer.
charming predator.
Retire from her job to
He
volunteer
was
at
a
the second mile.
charming predator.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And think about it, like for
I stayed
all
in
the
touch
other
with him
people
too.
that were-
After college, I would do his events probably 3-4 times a year.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Is of all the people that recruited you, you still seemed
in
like
touch with
you
him.
stayed in touch with him. There was something special about
Yeah,
him.
absolutely.
He liked you.
Absolutely.
Well, no, apparently
I
not.
would have
You're
done
too old
anything
for him.
for him. Anytime he called, I said, "You just tell me and I'll be there."
Wow.
Jerry.
Wow.
And for him to have all of that trust from people and then just piss it away.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, John, it's Jerry. Remember you said that you'd do anything for me? Yeah. Listen, I just bought some baking grease. And I just got in a pair of Speedos, and I was just shaving my inner thigh.
The wife's left for the weekend.
And gosh damn it, if that tricky elbow's not acting up, and I can't reach the entire inner thigh on my left side. If you don't mind, you're a young kid. I'm sure you can get there. Do you mind coming over and, of course, put the silent cap on like we always ask. Put your silent cap on. Get over here and try to get to that inner thigh.
You know, I was thinking about that.
Of course you
About
were,
his inner
John.
thigh.
I was thinking about the fact. No.
John, of course you were. John,
Wish I knew how to quit you.
this is Jerry's inner thigh calling, John.
You were asking me if he ever made a move or anything
No,
on me,
did he?
and I couldn't remember. I
You
said
blacked it
no.
out.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure that he didn't. But I did swim with him, and I ran an underwater. I ran an
never-
underwater marathon with Jerry.
Can you get me a towel?
Just me and Jerry in a tiny pool
Look, a starfish.
with a
Listen.
treadmill in it.
Can you get me a
Hydroworks
tiny pool?
I don't want
A
this to-
marathon.
No, I don't want this to sound like it's gonna because you know, being a former athlete, that where I'm coming from
That's a
with this
long
question.
time.
Did you ever shower with him? And you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
I didn't,
is
no.
We shower a lot as.
I swam it in
So
the,
you got
the
away.
pool up at State College. I did swim with them,
Did you ever shower?
but I don't think we showered. But you know, honestly, if we did,
Yeah, it wouldn't
I
have been a big
probably
deal.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have thought anything
Yeah, it
about it
wouldn't have been
because
a
I
big deal.
showered all the time with anyone.
Exactly.
If you ever fall down, just grab onto whatever is there. If you're falling in the shower, just grab onto the first thick thing that you feel is stiff enough to save your fall,
Sturdy enough.
John. Yes, is that sturdy enough for you?
Well, they showed some. I actually was thinking about him tonight.
I have some
my
video.
disgust.
He loves that.
John, I have
My
some video.
disgust because they were showing, Penn State preparing for their first game,
Oh, yeah,
which
I
is
seen
now,
that.
which is tonight.
I seen they was taking down the statue and that. They were showing all that on
John,
ESPN.
Yes.
John, I have some video to get you ready for the season. Are you a fan of Bewitched? I Dream of Jeannie. Do you like the first Dick Sargent on I Dream of Jeannie? Or Dick York?
Dick York. Yeah,
You're a
he's in
Dick
there.
York guy?
Or both of them.
Or do you like both?
Football is big.
Do you like two dicks?
Would you
Dick
like to
York or
start
Dick Sargent?
today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
My
Turned a little
when
red.
you dream,
I spit up a little bit there for a second.
when you dream, of
Sometimes
Jeannie,
it strikes me as funny. Other times I get revolted.
Well,
and
it is
disgusted.
Wow,
revolting.
yeah,
It's
you know.
revolting. It's disgusting.
Well, then when Artie messes around, usually I think it's revolting, and then sometimes for
revolting.
some reason I laugh.
Oh, it's
I think
revolting.
it's like
I think you got to make
nervous,
light of
weird
such
laugh.
a. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to make light of something
That's-
that serious.
We're just
guess.
making
Otherwise,
light
you
of
just
it.
cry. You know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. We're just making light
Hey,
of an awful time in your childhood.
In order to change the subject, hey, I want to change the subject here. Speaking of crying, I told James this, and I want to come clean with you guys too.
No.
Can we get some
I
music?
cried in my hotel room tonight.
Why?
What happened?
I was watching the 9 at 9.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. The 99ers. Is it good?
Yes.
Is it good?
Oh, about the broads?
It's gonna make you cry.
Dude, I have no idea why. Listen, I cried at Rudy. I
Okay.
cried at Hoosiers. It's always like the
right.
inspirational win against all odds, that kind of thing.
Like
I
a,
just get
like a
Cry all you want.
I get overwhelmed with emotion.
like a league of its own.
I was getting ready.
Did you cry?
No. I didn't cry, no. Dude, I cry.
Okay, here's a question.
It's women's
Do
World Cup
commercials-
soccer.
Do you cry at
And you
commercials?
cried at that?
It was so
Do you
inspirational
cry
at the end.
You cry
man.
at commercials?
No, dude, I
No, 'cause
never.
some commercials
this
can be
never
touching.
happened.
Yeah.
I'm not trying
John.
to make fun of you. I'm being serious.
John, it's
I
Jerry.
don't. This.
You see the soap commercial?
John, it's Jerry. I see there's a snowstorm this weekend.
So much for
Mind
changing
if-
the
Can I
subject.
come over with? Can I come over with 2 glasses of Chardonnay and Beaches on DVD?
And bath salt.
Let me explain my love of meat.
Who do you like the best, Mia Hamm? Is Mia Hamm your favorite player?
I thought it was cool.
She was-
Alex
God.
Morgan.
I thought it was
now.
cool.
Alex Morgan's the
I
hot
always
chick
thought the
now.
Brandy Chastain thing. Well, Julie Foudy. I went to school with Julie Foudy.
Is that right?
And I went to school with 2 other girls who were on that team too.
Oh!
But Brandy Chastain, when she took the final shot and took her shirt off,
That was hot.
I always thought it was over the top, but today it just seemed so right when I was
Yes.
watching that 9 at
After
9.
you heard her explain it and everything? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it was amazing. They were like, "Hey, you got to take it with your left foot." she was, everyone else was like, no way, you can't, that's crazy.
Remember
you can't
my
do that."
saying.
And she was so
If it
money.
feels wrong, it's probably right.
Take it with your right hand.
You were the batter and he was the catcher.
Yes. No, it's Coach Sandusky, John. Listen,
All the memories are coming back.
did you see the 9 for 9 tonight?
It'll make you cry.
Oh, yeah.
I teared up.
What if I bring home? I'm going to bring over
I teared up and then I left my room. I was like, I got to get out.
I'm going to bring home a bottle of Galliano and a stick of butter.
Stick of butter.
I'm just excited for a football game.
Football is back. Now, what about that? Now, Bob, here's the big thing we need you
Yeah.
for. You are on the road a lot. Over the years, you had a lot of success banging broads on the
Yeah.
road. We need to get Mike a woman.
Well, he
And
explained
he does the road
woman.
a lot.
Yeah.
And he wants, and Mike's very funny on stage.
Yeah.
Explain to him how to make that turn into a woman.
Okay, the whole thing is he explained the woman exactly what he wanted. A small
no, we
woman
get more. We get
with
more.
dark hair.
Short brunette.
Who knows,
We got
how, to make,
short
who knows how to make
brunette.
banana
Short
bread.
brunette.
But he actually
8 to 80, blind, crippled, crazy.
it came
Christina
out.
Ricci's his dream girl.
No, it's Dan. He explained Dan.
Oh, wow.
That was Dan who he explained. You have an affair with Dan because you explained it
candy.
perfectly.
No, that's not
Short,
Dan.
late 30s, 40s,
Oh!
dark hair.
Wow.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah,
Defend
but
yourself.
also a woman, though.
Yeah, but I don't play
I've
for that.
also
I don't
thought
play for
maybe
that
that
team.
was
I'm an American
issue.
leaguer.
Oh,
Well, no, so he wants a
So
broad.
you're saying that gay guys are
So
un-American?
there's an
Yeah. They're on the national.
Unrequited love, is that what you're saying?
yeah.
This
He
is
likes
messed up.
Alyssa Milano and Christina Ricci. That's
well,
what-
who doesn't?
No, but Levy has great taste. I've seen some of the women he had over the years.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's what you got to do. You go up to them and to talk to them. You don't.
I actually had a crush on one
Bob
of Levy's
goes
women.
up. Oh, well,
Whoa.
don't creep it out now.
No.
Oh, one of his girlfriends?
Yeah,
Oh.
she's beautiful.
His wife?
No, not for some reason. But
Kim?
Yes.
Like Kim?
Yeah.
Yeah, she lasted a few months.
I remember
that.
Kim.
Maybe you
Kim
should-
could put back the pastrami.
You still have her number? Mike could call her.
She's dating some guy. I
That's
don't
my
know.
type.
Oh, that's
She's
fine.
hot.
She's
I'll
That's
dating.
the girl.
You
We're gonna
look.
find you
We'll go
somebody.
Actually,
do a gig
Borchetti,
and get
you
her.
used to hit on my ex-girlfriend Dana all the time.
No, Dana's very nice. So
You used to hit on her constantly.
You
no,
did.
I
you
was
did.
very nice. So I was always a gentleman, my friend's woman. I never would do that.
Well, you just said you wanted to bang Kim.
No, but
Yeah, I mean,
he don't have her anymore.
Yeah, but somebody else does.
Why don't
They
you just
wanna
move
take-
in? Just move in on her.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
somebody else does.
Well, he's
you-
not your friend. Why don't you move
No,
in?
no,
on him?
that's not right. Somebody else's woman is that woman. That's
No, it's not.
You
They're
don't
not
wanna-
I
married.
don't want to be bumping heads
Not
with
when
your
they
friends.
come to the show.
Somebody else's little boy is their little boy.
Yeah. Mike, when they come to the show, you do the show
You don't take
and you
another
hit it.
man's little leaguer.
Exactly.
I don't like to touch other people's women. It's not right to go.
What a scumbag.
You
wanna-
borrow her for a night.
But if he's
bump
giving you
heads.
permission, it's happened in the major
Exactly.
leagues. Who are those two Yankee pitchers? Remember the two guys at the Yankees in the
They
70s?
switched, yes.
They swapped women.
Yeah, their wife.
Wives they swapped, Mike.
Yes.
They took each other's kids.
The last time I went to Nantucket,
Try to Google that, Danny. See what.
Nantucket, is this going to be a rhyming joke?
The last
And I
time,
still couldn't.
the last time I went to Nantucket,
I
the little
found the
leaguers
girl.
were so hot they could have.
I banged a girl that looked like Jim Plunkett.
no, some girl up there, her boyfriend said, "You want to do my woman?"
Yeah, so?
I'm like, I said, "No."
Why?
No.
Mike.
Why?
Just like that, right off the bat, you said no without even
Well,
thinking
yeah,
about it?
No, I thought about it because he's going to let me sleep with her. Lord knows what diseases you're going to wake up with, and you know what I mean. I don't.
You never
How do you know? How do
So
you know?
what? You get a disease.
No.
It's just a fetish. It's just a fetish.
Yeah,
No,
he
Arthur.
wants to watch you bang his
No.
wife. It doesn't
Wrap
mean
it
she has
up.
a disease.
No.
Yeah,
You know why? Because
Fritz Peterson
Are you-
and Mike
Yeah,
Kekich.
that's who it is.
I don't want to
What
go to
pictures.
guys,
Fritz Peterson and Mike Kekich. They swapped wives.
I don't want to go to bed.
Are you afraid of performance anxiety?
No,
like if
no.
with him watching, you won't be able to perform?
No. He didn't want to watch. He said, "I'll give you the keys to the house. You can have her, and then you can leave."
I bet you he's got like a two-way mirror that he's standing behind watching
Well, he's
somewhere.
got cameras up.
Yeah, exactly. Or
No,
cameras.
Oh,
yeah.
the thing is, I don't want to have sex with because you have a woman like that. Every time you go to the bathroom, you go, "Ah!"
Think of if you're ever afraid of getting an erection.
She may be a really quiet, low-key person who just on weekends likes to get her
Listen,
freak on.
Mike,
Mike,
it's
you know
Coach
they have these
Sandusky.
things called condoms now
You
that
know what I mean?
protect
That
you.
doesn't mean anything, John. That
What do you mean
condom
doesn't
could-
mean anything?
It could break it to pieces.
Mike, it's Coach
man.
Sandusky.
Sex are
It's
you
Coach
have?
Sandusky, Mike.
The pieces.
If you're ever afraid of getting an erection, just think of River Phoenix.
How
you ever
stiff
used
is his?
one of those?
His was so stiff.
What kind of sex are you having? It rip it into pieces, he said.
Well, no, he
Break
doesn't, like, he
into
eats a
pieces.
pizza. He picks at his condom like he picks at a pizza. Everything next to you gets ripped into pieces.
I'm not convinced
James
you
saw him eat a
touched a
tuna
condom.
sandwich. Explain how he ate the tuna sandwich. With his fingers.
Yeah, it was really more of like a mushing process than.
You were mushing it.
Yeah, but I was hungry though. I didn't eat all day.
Well, why mush it? Eat
Yeah.
it.
I don't know.
Think of a young River Phoenix and Stand By Me.
Was he the guy with the glasses? I forgot which one he was.
No,
that
he's
was-
dead.
No,
Yeah, I know
yeah.
River is, but I'm wondering which
Now,
character.
Corey Feldman was the glasses.
He's still
He's
here,
alive.
right? Okay.
Unfortunately, he's
Yeah.
He's not doing
His
much.
career's dead.
We're going to take a break. Bob, once again, where are you coming up before the
I'll
break?
be playing in Arizona at the Speakeasy Comedy Lounge.com and also at Comics at Foxwoods the 19th to the 21st.
All right, also remember this, guys. Fantasy football is back. DraftKings.com is a place to go for millions in cash prizes. DraftKings.com. Yup. Week 1, there's $1 million up for grabs. True stories. 1 week, a guy won 100 grand his very first time. 100 grand his first time. Day 1, 100 grand playing DraftKings. Celebrate with DraftKings and their $1 million kickoff bash. Play for free, yeah, free. You win real cash at DraftKings.com. Enter Artie, A-R-T-I-E, for your first pay game and get free entry into the $1 million kickoff bash. Describe this stuff. I mean, you're involved in this, John.
I am.
You love it, right?
I signed up. I picked my team out tonight.
You wanna do the cap,
it's a
right?
week-to-week thing.
You figured out the cap, or are you going to figure it out?
I need to work it out. I mean, it's pretty detailed, but at the same time, it's fun, it's easy, it's quick. and you can win money.
DraftKings.com. It's all those things. Remember, use Artie, A-R-T-I-E, at DraftKings.com, and that could win you thousands just playing fantasy football. It's their free entry into the $1 million kickoff bash week 1. DraftKings.com, one word. DraftKings.com. Back with Bob, Ala, Mike, John, hit the hat, the hinder, schinder, on the Artie Lange Show after these words.